Hi, thanks for joining me today. I am about to take this little Christmas tree and make it into a fall tree. So here we go. Okay, so the first thing I am going to do is I've already started adding a few of the fall leaves and pine cones to the top of the tree, and so I am putting a new one in. So I take it and I fluff it a little bit before I put it in the tree, and then as I'm twisting the evergreen pieces around it to hold it, then I go in and fluff more. So you'll see that now that I've got all of my leaf pieces in, I'm adjusting them, kind of filling in spaces and just making it fuller, getting the leaves exactly where I want them to be. So now I want to add in some of these kind of flocked lamb's ear pieces, and I'm just bought the stem, and so cutting it apart because I just want little sections at a time so I can place them exactly where I want them. The whole tree I'm going with a more muted feel, browns and creams and whites and yellows, and the lamb's ear kind of adds a really nice soft lighter element to it too. So you'll see I'm just working them at this point into the top of the tree. I'm now adding the art mesh in. So I'm just securing it at the top. You can use a chenille stem or wire if you need to have that held in tighter. Sometimes when those branches are tinier at the top, it's harder to get it started. And then once you do, then I just pull it out about 12 inches and kind of pull it out towards you, and then bring it back in and take it to the inner part of the tree and use your pine branches again to just twist around it to hold it. And then create a zigzag for a tree like this. It's a skinny, tiny tree. So I am working my way from left to right, and then about a quarter of the way down, I'm going back towards the right, just creating a few more loops on that side. And I just keep going, and then I'll zigzag back to the right. So you're just trying to, create kind of that cascading, flowing feel as you go. When you get to the bottom and need to start on another section of the tree adding the art mesh to, then I would just take it and start at the spot where I have already secured it. So see, I'm going in right here where I already had that. I've undone the branches, putting in the new piece, and then twisting them back around it again to hold it. And then I will start going towards the right. Now that the topper and the art mesh are finished, I am going to add a focal point. So I found this super cute wheelbarrow, and I'm gonna try and get it into the tree, kind of in that center, but not like, you kind of want it off to the side and a little lower, so it's not like right smack dab in the middle. And I struggled with getting it to attach to the tree. Just using the little pine branches did not work. So I had to get some pipe cleaners and jerry rig it. So sometimes you just have to keep struggling and get things in the tree any which way you can. So just persevere and voila, you'll get it. So I'm just showing you how I got those attached. So then I'm gonna take some raffia, and I've got this big giant basket of raffia. And you'll see in the video, trying to get that stuff apart from, pulling out little segments of it. Oh my gosh, I finally resorted to using scissors to just cut what I needed, but I'm just gonna take pieces of it, bunch it up, and just shoving it in the tree to create just a texture and kind of that, just fall fun hay look. And I ended up loving it. So you'll see that coming up. But I wanted to stuff the wheelbarrow first so that then I could add my pumpkins on top. Now that I have my little wheelbarrow all secured and pumpkins in it, I'm going to start adding in the rest of my pumpkins. So I just brought in a variety. I have a couple of larger ones, so I'm going to place those first. And then you'll just see me adding more of pumpkins. I have some pumpkin stems that have some leaves and a little bit of the raffia on them. And so I just start working those in those different open spaces. The next element that I want to bring in are florals. So I'm going to take this bush of them and cut them apart and just start adding those in to fill those empty spaces for creating just depth and interest and just something pretty. So now it's about taking things such as the lamb's ear that's at the top of the tree and bringing it down in so it creates a flow. I'm going to add more florals. I'm going to add more raffia, some more of smaller size pumpkins. So just kind of going now through, and wherever there's an open space or just kind of a dead space, I like to fill that with one of those elements. The other thing that I always make sure of is when it's a non-Christmas holiday, and I'm still using this Christmas tree, then I like to fill it really, really full because I don't want to see the evergreen branches sticking out. And to be honest with you, I like my Christmas trees really, really full too. So anyway, have fun with it. Do the elements that you like and just keep going until you feel like it's full enough and you're happy with it. You just got to have a ton of fun with it. It's an absolute fun and joyful thing to do.